Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, chat. Now, we got a lot to get into. This New Heights podcast for one. You know what I'm saying? Let's welcome everybody into the chat. Let everybody climb on in here. You feel me? The CBA negotiations aren't looking promising, Dwarf Clone. Yeah, I know. Hopefully, somebody reminds me to get into that at the end as well, man. It's a lot going on in the community. It's a lot going on. Should we just get that out the way early before we get into the New Heights and all the positivity? Should we just get the CBA talk out the way early? Anyway, let's get some shout outs real quick while we climb on in here. Is that Marquisa? Oh, did I just say Snyder is in the building? Sending love from Des Moines. Appreciate you from Iowa. Jay in Denton, Texas. Kurt Moore, Happy New Year. Jeff, Money Mike put out a really good podcast yesterday. Oh, really? Oh, today? Which Money Mike? Mike Hall? Let me know which Mike you talking about. Good afternoon, everyone. Happy New Year. Appreciate you, John. Dwarf Clone in the house. Will there be a W season in 2026? Find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball. Like, genuinely, I think we might have to talk about that first, man. All right, while everybody's in here, what's going on with you guys? Happy New Year, first of all. You know what I'm saying? Happy New Year to everybody. We got a Caitlin Clark interview to get into. We got some CBA talk to get into. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna do too much talking though. Dawn Hunt in the building. Welcome to the Venomites. Somebody said symbiotes as well. You know the symbiotes? They say I'm proud to be a part of the symbiote community. I was like, you know what? Symbiote kind of sound fire too. I don't know if we should stick with Venomites, symbiotes. I like Venomites, you know what I'm saying? But I'm always open to change as well. All right, let's get straight into this, man. Let's go full screen. We have the New Heights. Oh, before we get into it, Dwarf Clone coming in here with a $20 bomb. Shout out to Dwarf Clone. Let's give Dwarf Clone a bomb real quick, man. Oh. Okay. All right. The tempo is set. The energy is set. I hope everybody's feeling amazing. If you watched this interview already, type 1. If you watched this interview, type 1. If you waited for me to watch this interview, type 2. Let me see something real quick. If you watched this interview already, type 1. Mr. Venom, good sir, Happy New Year. Everybody watched this interview? Okay. We're the ones that was waiting for me to read. You know what I'm saying? What? Ain't nobody out there that was like, nah, I ain't gonna watch this. I'm waiting for Venom to watch it. Okay, we got our first 2 B-side. Mike Hall, okay. Good evening, Venom. Happy New Year's. All right, let's get straight into it, guys. Here we go. We got the introduction. Let's break this down. It's only about I think the first 30 to 40 minutes is not the full interview. Caitlin Clark is interviewed. You know, I kind of seeked through it.
I could maybe dunk in a few weeks, or do you feel more comfortable that I could maybe dunk in a few weeks or get better at shooting?
In a few weeks? Oh, boy. Is that what we're calling that? All you need is a few
30
weeks?
days.
30 days. 30 days is what I'm going for.
I told him he had to lose at least 20 pounds and get the technique down perfect.
I think you need to start with a tennis ball. Then you get the tennis ball, you go to a volleyball, then you go to a basketball. I mean, don't ask me. I obviously don't dunk.
Are you dunking?
Heck no. I could maybe grab the rim, but I just shoot threes and that's good.
That music is contagious.
Welcome back to New Heights, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, a Wondery show brought to you by Nike. That's right.
W Nike.
Jason, big brother.
And the last season. Also, we see a little bit of that. Is overall pick in the 2024 WNBA draft. She's a 2-time WNBA All-Star, 2024 WNBA Rookie of the Year, the 2024 Time Magazine Athlete of the Year, and she is the first and now last guest of New Heights in the 2025 season. 92%ers, please welcome back to the show, Caitlin Clark!
Double C.
Let's go.
She's back,
I'm honored you guys brought me back on.
Hey, I want to see somebody at the Gamebridge Fieldhouse just throw this up whenever Caitlin scored. We need one highlight of Caitlin Clark. A fan in the background just throwing up the double C for Caitlin Clark. You know what I'm saying?
Must not have been too bad the first time.
Or CC, you could do it yourself. Oh my gosh. Imagine CC pulling from the logo C22 style. Run down the court like this. Come on, CC. CC, we need this. The fans want it. Hey, fans, you know what I'm saying? Back me up on this. You know what I'm saying? Back me about it.
I guess.
You already know. It's always a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
Permanent invite. Permanent invite.
I
Yes,
appreciate it.
please jump on whenever. Let's talk some Nike. We're honored to be a part of your Nike launch, being a part of the commercial that is. How's it feel? How's it feel to finally have it all out there? And I know it was a long time coming.
Definitely a long time coming. Like, been in the works for quite some time, and obviously this is kind of launching like a whole year where my shoe eventually will come out. Wearing it on the court this coming season. So
Nice.
that's probably what I'm most excited for, but like just getting the people more excited with the logo, and obviously I already have some merch out, which you're proudly rocking, which I appreciate.
Yeah.
You see how she's already looking forward to the next season? You see, like, she's not even worried that there's not gonna be a season. Like, I don't know if this is like a pressure power move. Like, it's a season. It's gonna be a season.
Coming season. So like a whole year where my shoe eventually will come out. Wearing it on the court this coming season. So
She said this
that's
season.
probably what I'm most excited for, but like just getting the people more excited with the logo, and obviously I already have some merch out, which you're proudly rocking, which I appreciate. But yeah, no, it's so exciting. And a lot of the people that were obviously in the commercial, you two, and Travis Scott was in it. My college basketball coach was in it. And then just some other people that have kind of like been huge fans throughout my career, or, you know, have been a part since I was either in high school or now professionally. So I felt like the ad was like very me. So that was super cool. And it was fun to shoot, and, you know, just really thankful that everybody was a part of it, and especially you guys. So you made it fun. You brought the energy.
Shout out to Caitlin Clark, because her commercial was like nothing I've ever seen before, nothing we've never seen before, because like she had her whole roots inside that commercial. It wasn't like no offense to Asia, right? But you compare, we have to compare it, right? You have to compare amongst your peers, especially in sports. Asia's commercial was just like it basically was like, I don't like, not to sound like racist, like, you know, say bring race into it, but Asia's was more so for like a certain demographic. If you get what I'm saying. Like, I don't think Asia was like appealing to the world. Like, no kid in India was like, Asia Wilson is back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just for one demographic. Let's call a spade a spade. But then when you look at Caitlin Clark's commercial, her ad, that is appealing to the whole world. A kid in India can, you know what I'm saying, enjoy that. A kid in China can enjoy that. Africa can enjoy that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's amazing to see. And then it has actual meaning. It had creativity, some thought to it. It had an actual budget to it. It had a side interview to it. You know what I'm saying? To tell fair. Like, it was amazing.
Yeah,
wanted to do.
Jason can't make a jump shot to save his life. He's
I was like,
You are out of your mind.
next time we need to get you guys on the real basketball court. That's what would have made it funny. You're like out there actually.
You already know.
All right, it's funny you mentioned this, because recently I got into a basketball court for the first time in like 20 years. I'm on a mission to be able to dunk, Caitlin. I've never been able to.
No, he's been doing this. This mission has been 30 years running.
We have video footage. Brandon, do we want to play that now?
Yeah,
or?
let's see what we got.
Let's see.
Gosh.
This is going to be hilarious.
I'm Jason Kelsey.
And this is Jackass.
I'm going to try and dunk a basketball.
Come on.
I can't jump off of 1 foot to save my life.
All right. I'm going to tell you, just off the way he's breathing, he's not going to dunk this basketball. Yeah. I play ball too. If I'm guarding you and you're breathing like this, I'm going to wear you out in less than 5 minutes.
Yes.
I'm going to try and dunk a basketball. I can't jump off of 1 foot to save my life.
It's not that out of breath. Oh, yeah, never.
I mean,
Oh, my God. He didn't even get close. What?
I mean, you made it still. But that
Yeah, he
wasn't
didn't
enough.
make it, though.
It went in.
Oh, dude,
Wait, hold on.
you're not even touching the rim.
Wait, he got some lift on that one, though. Look at this one. This one right
You
here
made
coming
it
up.
still, but that wasn't done.
Wait, not that one. This one.
Oh, dude,
touched the rim on that
you're
one.
not even touching the rim.
We got a ways to go.
We got a ways.
We got a ways. You have no
Look at that. Look at that. I'm kind of up there.
Okay, that one's not as bad. That one's not as bad.
I'm about a 2 foot jumper. Look at that. Look at that. I'm kind of up there.
Okay, that one's not as bad. That one's not
Somebody
as bad.
lifted
I'm
him
about
up.
a 2 foot jumper. I can't jump off of 1 foot. I'm going to tear my Achilles.
You're a fundamental guy. We got to get you the right fundamentals. You're not.
This is what I wanted to ask: are there techniques to jump higher? I mean, I don't know.
I think it's technically
too
easier
loud,
to dunk
guys?
off jumping off of 1 foot than 2 feet. I think jumping off of 2 is probably
you really
harder.
drive. That's kind of like a high jumper. You really drive that other knee up, and it helps you like kind of catapult yourself.
Retro.
Up there. But I think we're out of. He has to do it by 2 because he squats so much. Yeah, you're a power
my
jumper.
Ankle, well, it just hurts my ankle so bad trying to jump off of one leg.
He's got a bad ankle.
You're in danger.
Do you feel more comfortable that I could maybe dunk in a few weeks or get better at shooting?
In a few weeks?
Not a few weeks, bro. Not a few weeks.
Is that what we're calling
Live
that?
wire in the
All you need
building.
is a few
30
weeks.
days.
30 days. 30 days what I'm going for.
Oh, gosh. Trav, can you still dunk, you think?
Are you kidding me? I go between the legs right now. No, not all like that. I can definitely dunk though. I'll have that in the bag till I'm at least like 50. I think.
Okay.
Jason, I told him he had to lose at least 20 pounds and get the technique down perfectly.
Okay, so I don't watch football at all. Like, not a lick of football, right? Did Jason Kelsey play football? Like, were they both in the pros? Like, were they both in the pros, the Kelsey brothers? Or is it just him? Is it just Trav? Let me know. I need to know this. I've never looked into this or nothing. Like, I genuinely haven't. I want to know if he played professional football, and have they ever played on the same team before? Both Super Bowl champs. Wow. So he has to be older, right? Like my brother right here is graying and all, and you got Trav looking young as hell. You know what I'm saying? I want to know the history between us real quick. You know what I'm saying? Jason played for the Eagles, and Travis, I know Travis played for the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? Jason played for Philly. Travis plays for Kansas. Oh my gosh. Okay.
I think you can do it though. I think you need to start with like a tennis ball. Then
Two
you get a tennis
successful
ball, you go
brothers.
to like a volleyball, then you go to a basketball.
Okay. All right.
Work your way up. I mean, don't ask me. I obviously
I was about to say,
don't
are you
dunk.
dunking?
Heck no. I could maybe like grab the rim, but like
right,
I'm
all
not
right.
anywhere close to that. I just shoot threes and that's good.
Shoot it from anywhere.
How easy is it for somebody
just
to learn
shoot
how to
threes.
who can't shoot? Just hypothetically speaking, not for myself.
Honestly, like, I feel like if you're willing to like learn, and like that's the problem I feel like with a lot of like young kids and like young basketball players, their form is like so jacked up, but like I feel like it's a pretty easy thing to pick up on like from a young age. So that's always what I tell like young kids, like make sure your form is always good, and then you like kind of work your way back. But that's what I would always say the most important is. And like I would get mad at my dad when I was a young girl because he wouldn't let me like just launch threes because like my elbows would be out like this. I'd be like throwing it like that because I wasn't strong enough, and then it like ruins your form, and then you have those habits like going on through the rest of your career. So,
Right.
but I mean, if you're like willing to learn, and like I think that would be easier than learning to dunk if you like couldn't jump. Like you're trying to like become explosive again, I guess. I feel like standing there and being like this would be a little easier.
All right. Fair enough. I kind of shoot. I got that Sean Marion going on right now. I
Yeah.
got to get better at that. But
He either Sean Marion's it or he just goes one hand. And honestly, he might be better.
One hand is impressive. That's really impressive.
One hand, top of the
Better
key.
with one.
He knows he has the
I don't know.
backboard. If he
This
hits,
might be off topic, but I'm looking at CC right now, and don't take this weird, right? Don't be there. I know it's gonna do not be weird. But correct me if I'm wrong. CC's appeal is like she's looking more and more amazing. You know, like I don't know if she's growing into her looks. Like it's not like she was ever ugly or anything, right? But like I don't know if it's the glasses, or if she's just happier now. But CC's appeal is just like I don't know.
if he throws it too
I
long,
don't know what to do with
I wanna
this
know
left
if I'm the
hand. It
only
just
one
feels
that's
awkward to me
noticing
when it's
that.
involved with the basketball.
got a guy.
That's harder, so that's impressive, honestly.
This guy's insane. Let's get back to Nike though. I gotta ask some questions because I'm such a huge sneaker fan. You said that you're wearing the new kicks coming up this season.
Yeah.
I honestly, for everyone that doesn't know like the process that goes into like making the sneakers, like how long in advance has it been, or like when does it all start? Do they come to you with a shoe, a bunch of shoes? Do you kind of get to tweak them here and there? How is that process?
That's a great question. And before I let CC answer that, let me give some shout out to some super chats. Livewire with the the 199. Appreciate you so much, Livewire, coming in here. The Truth Stand says Aja Wilson's commercial was a FU to her haters. It could be. Like listen, right? This is my thing. Aja Wilson, she's a good player, right? As much as some people might disagree, she is a good player. Aja Wilson can put that thing inside the net. You can't deny her talent. One thing for sure, two things for certain though. You can't also deny that this girl is she loves attention. She wants to be a victim. I don't think I've ever seen anyone that wants to be a victim. Even like she's worse than Angel Reese when it comes to that. I don't think I've ever met her. Like at least Angel Reese embraces the villain role sometimes, right? Asia Wilson, she genuinely wants to be a victim so bad that every time she opens her mouth, I'm like, where did that come from? Like, there's no way you're casually watching a game with Kelsey Plum. And you're like, see, that's why I like you, because you're using your white privilege the right way. I'm like, wait, what? That's white privilege over there. Baby girl, we playing basketball. Being white is not going to stop me from shooting this basketball. Like people act like, oh no, you're white, so you can't do this on the court. Or you're black, you can't do that on the court. Like, no, if you're good, do what the hell you out there to do. Skin color, it don't like. I never understood skin colors in sports, man. I genuinely did.
It's honestly been like probably one of the coolest things I've got to do since. Honestly, the process started at the end of my senior year when I was at Iowa, because I was deciding what shoe company I was going to go with, and I talked to Nike, Adidas, and Under Armour, and they all offered me a signature shoe. Obviously, some faster than others, and everybody knows Nike makes the best product. It just kind of takes a little bit longer. And so I grew up wanting to be a Nike athlete. Every kid does. Nike, Jordan, like that's the premier brand, and everybody knows that. You got the custom
Kobe's, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And Caitlin, I don't know if Caitlin could say this or not, but elephant in the room, I spoke about this last week or 2 weeks ago. You sign with Nike, you basically signing up for success, bro. As much as people want to talk about going independent, bro, let's talk facts, man. Nike is in power. Let's call a spade a spade. I don't know if you into the behind the scenes stuff, et cetera. But if you don't know, in the sports world specifically, especially, if you are not a Nike athlete, you will never be the face of any franchise. It just won't happen. You will not. It's people that's not even making Olympic teams because they're not with Nike, like Jaylen Brown. You know what I'm saying? Kyrie Irving. Like, if you're not with Nike, I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. Get with them or am I tripping, chat? Why not sign with Nike as an athlete, as a professional athlete, knowing they have the biggest marketing in the world, knowing that they can put you and your brand on every TV, on every commercial, like. If you're not with Nike, I don't know.
I sent like Harry and some of your friends, so they're like, how do we get the? I was like, I got you. But no, I mean, it's probably been like a year and a half now.
Because they got too much power.
Figuring out what exactly I want. And I think probably the most challenging part of it is like you want it to be unique, but at the same time, like I have to be comfortable wearing it. So I think you kind of take what you're comfortable in. Like obviously I play in a lot of Kobe's, but at the same time, I don't want it to be a Kobe. I want it to be something very unique to me and a little bit different. And right. I think for myself, I kind of think about like what's kind of been important to me when I think about like shoes or sneakers. And I think like just the chaseability of them and like, you want a certain sneaker or like you want a certain colorway. So I think that's like going to be probably the most fun part. Like, okay, great. Like you have like the mold of the shoe and like what it is and the technology that's in it. But more so, I think I'm more excited about like making the certain colorways or collabing with certain brands or whatever it is. I know I definitely got a Chiefs colorway on the way. Maybe we can get Andy Reid to like coach in them at some point or something.
Are you kidding me?
Or we can turn them into a cleat, or we get something like that.
Oh, listen, you're speaking to me now. I'm game. It's so cool because a lot of like you're doing exactly what like I've always dreamed of doing in terms, because everybody that plays a sport or definitely is a hooper like dreams of having a signature shoe. Like it is the coolest shit ever. But I remember LeBron came out with his first signature shoe, and it was like he had this Hummer in high school, the notorious Hummer, and he kind of like shaped or like made the shoes kind of resemble a Hummer's like look and model and everything like that. Like when it comes down to like it being true to you, I can't wait to see exactly what this thing looks like. And you already know I'll be the first one in line to get them.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be cool.
And Caitlin Clark is genuinely like a genius, right? Because out of all the athletes from Michael Jordan, the Kevin Durant's, LeBron James, Stephen Curry's, you go down the list. You've never heard somebody take this seriously. She's talking about the technology of the shoe. I didn't even know that was a thing. Like, I just thought that Nike just got to, the templates, and then you just choose your colorways, and they might, the structure, etc. you could choose. But Caitlin is like, no, it's not just a look. It's the feel. She's literally looking at quality over quantity. She knows whatever she sells out there, people. She could sell Q-tips and it would sell out. Caitlin could sell her air. She could breathe in bags and sell it for however much her fans will eat up anything she sells, is basically what I'm saying, right? to take that serious, to not only appeal to just people who wear it for like casual, people who walk around it, people who get it for their kids. No, Caitlyn is even professional NBA athletes. I'm pretty sure Caitlin Clark's shoes will be the meta. I'm pretty sure Caitlin Clark's shoes will be worn by majority of NBA players in the near future because it's going to be the most comfortable shoe out there. NBA players, you know, like, y'all get what I'm saying, man.
And it's crazy because LeBron's on shoe 23 now, which is like crazy to think about how long his signature line has lasted.
I know, it's crazy. And I've gotten all 23 of them.
You don't see like a lot of signature cleats in football, do you really? Like, it's not really the same. Like, Trav, you wear like your own PEs, like Jordan PEs, right? Don't you?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Shout out to Jordan. I think those fit my game the best just because I grew up in that like Jordan era of like, I kind of like that mid to high top like boot kind of feel, you know, save the ankles, protect the ankles.
Yeah, seriously.
But it's ironic how like a lot of like LeBron's made his way to the football field. Right. Jordan's made his way to the football field. It's kind of like the basketball players kind of run that world of like what's on your feet, and it's always been because of, you know, how good you guys are on the court.
How much goes into the technology? I am curious about that because that's one thing that I get frustrated a little bit with. Like,
good question.
Cleats, modern cleats. Sometimes I'm like, man, I wish these things grab better. I wish they had a different mold on the bottom of them. Like, were you super involved in that process as well?
Yeah, for sure. And like, obviously I'm pretty like picky about what I wear. Like, I like a certain two Kobe models. So like, I knew whatever I was going to put in my own shoe, it need to be like the equivalent of that technology or even better. And it's going to be even better. I'm not going to say exactly what it is because I think it'll get people excited about it. And I think even like the Chinese market, like I was talking to some people at Nike, like over in China, like they'll cut open the inside of the Kobe's and like show people the technology that's on the inside of the shoe because they're like, that means a lot to them. Like they want to know what they're getting out of the product.
Right.
Wow.
So I thought that was like really fascinating.
Cut that open?
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. So it better be made well.
And that's how you know she's serious about it. She's like, oh, they cutting them open in China. They ain't about to cut my shoes open. And did they even cut open like Asia's shoes? Did they cut open Angel Reese's shoes? I want to know that. Did they even buy the shoes? Did they even hear that the shoes came out? Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Like, I want to know these. I want to know, man. I want to know like what type of quality their shoes have versus like a Caitlin Clark shoe. Like that's why I said it's good that Caitlin Clark shoes come out last because now we actually have things to compare it to. You know what I'm saying? Because look, let me tell you how it works, right? Let's say Caitlin Clark dropped her shoes first. Let me tell you exactly. I'm gonna tell you how it worked, right? The IOU game, right? The race game, right? I'm gonna tell you exactly how they pitch it. If Caitlin Clark had all the promotion come out first, if she had all the technology in her shoe come out first, right? You know what these girls would have been doing? Oh, I want that type of marketing. Oh, what you're saying? I'm not good enough. I have all these championships and all this. You're saying I'm not good enough? You know what I'm saying? I want this technology in my shoes. You're saying I'm not good enough? So Caitlin, being the smart genius she is, she sat back. No, Nike, let them go ahead. Let them go. I got something in mind, and I don't want them trying to piggyback off of what I brung to this. No. So now if they try to do this, it's going to be obvious as day. If they try to double back and do what Caitlin Clark is doing and try to renegotiate and do what it's going to be obvious as day that these girls literally, it's the same thing with the CBA. Everybody is entitled to what Caitlin Clark brings, but nobody wants to be cool with Caitlin Clark. I don't understand it. So y'all hate her, but y'all want to feast off what she brings. Is that if that's not snake behavior, I don't know what is. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to say.
I've seen some videos where they'll like cut them in half, and you can like look at like a complete cross section of the whole thing.
So there's like a couple Kobe's that they have only the technology in like the heel of your foot and not the forefoot of your foot, and I can like tell a huge difference when I play in those. Like it feels like I'm running on hardwood, so like I really struggled to wear those. But for other people, they obviously love them. But for me, it's like no, I need that technology everywhere. So that's honestly been a huge part of, you know, the process and the creation of the shoe is like it being comfortable and exactly kind of what I need. And the technology that we're going to put into it isn't anything that they've ever put into a basketball shoe before. So I'm really excited about that.
That's exciting.
Oh my gosh. Say that one more time,
Caitlin. Of the shoe is like it being comfortable and exactly kind of what I need. And the technology that we're going to put into it isn't anything that they've ever put into a basketball shoe before. So I'm really excited about that.
So not only is Caitlin Clark going to launch the biggest sneakers that we like, this is going to be the biggest sneaker launch we've ever seen. Michael Jordan, watch out. This is going to be one of, or if not the biggest sneaker launch we've ever seen. This is long awaited, especially with the momentum coming into the season. The CBA will literally like be everything. That will be like, if they figure this out, it will be everything Caitlin Clark needs. Now, I will get into the CBA later, but just to give a little disclaimer now, like a little preface, one thing that is in the back of my mind is these girls are willing to go broke just to make sure Caitlin Clark does not get a season. I believe that. I believe that. I'm one of those who believe that. These players are willing to go broke, and it's not like they're even going broke because they have things to fall on like Unrivaled, Project B. So they're willing to miss out on money right now if it means that this girl does not like. I can't be the only one that's seeing this. You know what I'm saying?
It really is amazing how much one shoe works for one person, but it doesn't work for another. Like Nike switched the bottom of their cleat, maybe 2018, Trav? When did they start going to that new mold?
Gosh, you're putting me on the spot. They're all tying together right now.
2019, 2018, whatever. Anyways, they went to like a new mold, and I'm like, man, there's just something that feels a little bit off. And I like went and had my foot like 3D analyzed.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, do they scan your guys' feet for the cleats, or how's that work?
So they have that technology available, and I went to that. I'd never used it, and they said actually your foot is geared more towards this like 2015 cleat that they kind of stopped making. And I went back to that. I was like, my
so
foot
they had to dig some up in the storage unit so you could.
They were searching equipment rooms like this. I was wearing this cleat up until like 2024.
That's crazy.
And then I'd have to take them to a cobbler in South Philly who would have to re-glue it because the glue was starting to rot out on these things.
Oh, Jason went full on custom. Like he got
he had to retire because they didn't have any more cleats.
he said he retired.
He still got those things in the garage if the Eagles need one game out of them.
He still got them. Yeah. Stop.
What did you guys collect the most of? I know, like Trav, you collected a lot of shoes growing up. Like, what were you like? What did you like the most, or like what was something you kind of always wanted to get? Or what's your favorite pair of shoes you've ever owned?
I was just going to get into. I didn't want to get into too much about.
Hold on. Venom said out loud what I think about sabotage. I'm 100% with you. The make no sense WNBA players against CC has never made any sense. I agree with you. They don't want CC to break the record. OnlyFans, how they make their money. Yeah, all the junior players get screwed if there's no season while the vets have money and invites to other leagues. Yeah, that's another thing. That's why I think. Also, I was having a conversation with someone, right? And I found out that the majority, like the players, all get a vote. I didn't even know all the players get a vote from the bottom to the top. I thought that this is how it was presented to me. They made it seem like the Breonna Stewarts, the Fisa Colliers, and all those at the top have like the strongest votes, and it's like 8 to 9 people in power, and they speak for the rest of the players, right? I thought that's how it worked. But no, each player gets a vote. So if the majority of players don't want a strike or lockout, they can prevent that from happening no matter what the top says. So I'm kind of comfortable with the league starting now after hearing that conversation. I had this conversation like maybe yesterday or the day before. But until then, until we get a season, but I did have this conversation as well. And the person I was talking to does think that there will be a strike until like about, it'll be a strike for a little while, basically. And then the season will start later on, like maybe around March, April, the season will start. But when I was having this conversation, we was pretty confident that, yeah, there will be a strike. And then you hear the difference, the amount of money that these girls are demanding. They want the average salary to be $1 million. Like, no. They want the average salary to be $1 million. Not the. We'll get to there when we get to there.
Third shoe because it's still the excitement of everyone.
Crazy.
The drop and everything. But my favorite shoe ever was the Marty McFly when they came out with the self tying and just the whole boot and finally bringing that to life, knowing that it was in the future back in the 80s and like they actually made that mold. It was like my first purchase when I got a check. I was like, went online, great. Like Marty McFly's Nike size 13, because they did make a size 14. And I'm just like, where are they?
Right.
And I grabbed them, and I still got them. This thing still light up on me and everything.
I'm what some people might call shoe ignorant. I don't know anything about shoes.
You just wear whatever you get for free. I like that.
That's what it was. I wore sandals, and then my mom got me the only time I ever cared about what I wore, she got me 2 pairs of Skechers, and I wore these things into high school, and never again have I ever worn a pair of Skechers.
Did they light up?
They did not light up. And I got clowned so bad. And then I immediately went out and bought some Timberland boots because everybody was saying
He's
those
been
were
rocking
the best.
Timbs ever
Rocking
since.
the Timbs. That's great.
but-
That's hilarious. From Skechers to Timbs. That's quite the switch up.
I was like, I gotta fix this public image right now. This is not good.
My original love for kicks came in the Jordan era. I remember wearing the 14s, the Jordan 14s in like middle school travel league basketball. And then when Bron came out with everything, being a Cleveland kid and seeing him actually play in high school was crazy.
So you guys saw him live? Like how often?
I got lucky. One of our good friends, Andrew Brandt, and his mom had an extra ticket.
No way.
I went down there and saw the
Was it
King
packed,
live in high
like,
school.
com-
Oh, he
so
was
full?
to the roof.
Look at the questions.
It was like a whole like parade event outside. They had to like cut off the like streets around it. It was
Dang,
insane.
bro.
It was awesome though. Yeah, he threw it off the backboard and threw it down, and the whole stadium or whole arena felt like it was about to rock.
I never saw him play live, but he was on all the time. Like even when he had a few of the games that were broadcast nationally when he was in high school, but even the other ones were on local TV, and it was like an entire event when he was in high school. Like everybody be talking about it the next day. Did you see what LeBron did last?
Wait, they already authorized for the Players Association to cast a vote for them to strike. So that means that the players at the top basically can strike. Like they don't need to, like that. It's confusing to me, guys. I'm not like I'm new to all this kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to figure it out myself. I'm genuinely still trying to figure it out myself. I don't know if the majority of players, you know what I'm saying, could stop the strike. I don't know if it's the Breonna Stewarts and the Fisas at the top who could, you know what I'm saying, authorize the strike. You know, like I don't know. You know, like I don't know, man. Only one queen in a house where everyone wants to be a queen. These girls are just too entitled, man. That's the main problem. They genuinely think that they're rocking out these arenas, selling out these arenas, but like it's only 1 to 2 teams that you're upgrading your venues for. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, let's look at the elephant in the room. Indiana Fever runs the league. They are making all the money. They're constantly selling out. They're always in a Gamebridge Fieldhouse, right? Like they're making other teams on the road upgrade to bigger venues when Indiana Fever comes to town, right? So, and this is without Caitlin Clark even playing. They're still selling out, knowing that Caitlin Clark is just going to be in the building, right? So I genuinely just don't understand this, man. One thing for sure, 2 things for certain. 99% of players in this league are entitled to Caitlin Clark's, what she's brought to this league. And it's not right. It's not right because the way they treat her, don't even, like, at least if they treated her right, maybe, just maybe, the leverage would have been on their side because then you would have had Fever fans who live in other states come to these home games. Like, for example, right? I'm in New York. I like the Liberty regardless, right? But let's say I wasn't a fan of the Liberty now, right? Let's say I wasn't like, I didn't like the Liberty. Me liking Caitlin Clark, knowing Sandy Brondello is cool with Caitlin Clark, Breonna Stewart is cool with Caitlin Clark, Sabrina's cool with Caitlin Clark, John Quell, etc., right? That would make me take a liking to the Liberty. Now, guess what? I'm in New York. Let me go to some Liberty games. You know what I'm saying? Let me go check out some Liberty games just because that's how the business side works. And people like to say, oh, the Golden State Valkyries, they were doing well too. Well, yes. Guess who's on the Golden State Valkyries? Girls who have ties to none other Caitlin Clark. See, people, I don't know if people are just bad like at looking at this from a business perspective, but Kate Martin is on the Valkyries. Temi Fabele is on the Valkyries. If you remove those 2 players, and you can look at the jersey sales if you think I'm chatting, you remove those 2 players, Golden State Valkyries are not going to be selling out the way they are selling out right now. And yes, I know the Bay Area definitely shows up for their game. I'm not going to discredit them there, right? But the Bay Area is not just going to be pulling up to the game just because. We all know what's up. Is Caitlin Clark fans in the Bay Area as well? Is Caitlin Clark fans in Africa, Asia, Europe, wherever you want to say, North America, South America? like, let's talk about it, man. This Caitlin Clark effect is global. It's global. It's not something that's just made up. No, this is something that started when she, you know, in her backyard, in her driveway, her garage. You could ask her dad. You know what I'm saying? Went to high school. Went to college, all the overrated stuff. Like, we went back and looked at all of this last year. So, 2 years ago now, it's crazy to say. But I seen Caitlin Clark's, like, I got an understanding of why Caitlin Clark is where she is today because she took the slow route. She took the organic route. She didn't take the, oh, let me go to this big college and these big name and join these big people. No, she didn't take that route. It's easy to be big amongst, you know what I'm saying, and big things that's set for you already. No, her and Lisa Bluter started something that's going to carry on in the next generation. And now Iowa has become a destination because of what Lisa Bluter and Caitlin Clark did over there. You know what I'm saying? That's what organic looked like. So no matter what machine you push against this woman, they don't understand. It's been 2 years going on 3 now. You've been trying to push the machine against Caitlin, and yet Caitlin Clark comes out on top. Because whose interview is on the screen right now? Not nobody that the machines is pushing. No, it's Caitlin Clark. And I wasn't going to bring this up at first, but let's give a prime example of the machine. I noticed this when I started this live stream. I wasn't going to bring it up, but I'm going to bring it up now. You look at Caitlin Clark. She did this interview 2 days ago. It's already at 260,000 views on a YouTube channel that only has 3 million. And I said only because the comparison we're going to make is to a channel that has 15 million subscribers, which is Aja Wilson, who did a Hot Ones interview, as you can see on your screen. She did a Hot Ones interview right here. And how much views it did? 292,000 in 1 month. So Caitlin Clark did what Aja Wilson took in a month. In 2 days. Caitlin Clark did it in 2 days, 48 hours. Something that took Aja Wilson a full month and some change. This could maybe be 2 months. You know what I'm saying? It probably just did an update. Then you want to talk about the channel. This Hot Ones channel right here, First We Feast, has 15 million subscribers. You can't convince me if Caitlin Clark comes onto this platform, they won't be doing this number in a couple days or more. You know what I'm saying? 100%. This is the Caitlin Clark effect that I'm trying to explain to you guys. The machine is not going to win against her ever. She has too many fans in the world. There's fans on the street walking around in Caitlin Clark jerseys. When her shoes release, you will see people walking in your city with Caitlin Clark's on. I promise you that. This movement is not fake. It's no surprise Stephen Curry, LeBron James, KD, Luka, Victor Wembanyama, all these NBA superstars highlight Caitlin Clark. From Dave Portnoy's billionaires highlighting Caitlin Clark. But yeah, you got some WNBA talentless girls who can't even make a layup hating on her when they can literally be eating with her. That is your co-worker. This league was failing. You could literally make a career by just being a decent human being. We're not even telling you to go out your way and be like a Glazer or just like do, you know, just go out your, just be a decent human being. Caitlin Clark coming to your city, give her the respect she deserves. She's giving you the respect you deserve. So why are you, you guys are witnessing my real life meltdown. Like, I genuinely can't believe what's going on. We normalize hate off of skin color. It's not a it's not a talent thing. They don't hate Caitlin because, oh, Caitlin can't make layups. Oh, Caitlin can't shoot she can do it all. Oh, Caitlin Clark is selfish. She doesn't pass. All she does is pass. Oh, Caitlin Clark can't rebound. Oh, she's one of the greatest rebounding guards we've ever seen. Oh, Caitlin Clark can't play defense. Yep, we constantly see Caitlin Clark blocking and stealing the ball. So when are you going to give her flowers and stop hating? And then you run into these meetings saying, look what numbers we're doing. We're selling out. The WNBA is growing the trajectory. We want revenue share. We want better. No, Caitlin Clark is the reason for all of this. You want what Caitlin Clark brung without saying Caitlin Clark's name. How about we just give the girls 100% of the profits? How about that? Let's do that. We just give the girls 100% of the profits. Since the league is going up, right? Since you guys believe this is all you're doing, let's give you what you make. You get 100%. We're not even gonna split it with you. Whatever profit you can bring, you can keep. Because we're done giving you money from our pockets. You're asking for our money and our money. Like, when are you going to give something? When are you going to put a product on the floor that fans are buying? When are you going to start selling tickets? You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't even sell tickets, but y'all want money. That's not how business works. You know what? Let's do that. Now I'm going to do that. I want Mr. Beast's paycheck. Mr. Beast, I want your paycheck. We both work for YouTube, right? Right? That's how it works. Am I doing it right? Mr. Beast, we both work for YouTube. Yes, you brought a whole bunch of supporters to this platform. Yes, you're doing amazing on this platform. Yes, you're the reason why you're one of the biggest faces on this YouTube platform for a reason. But I want some of what Mr. Beast is making. I don't care. I want some. I want some. Pay me what I deserve. No, I didn't do the work of Mr. Beast. Yes, I've been here for a little while, right? I've been working hard, right? I haven't got nowhere near what Mr. Beast has, right? But yes, here I am complaining that I deserve what Mr. Beast is bringing. Do you guys hear how crazy that sounds? Like it's genuinely insane, man. Let's continue with this though, man.
Last night, and it was just
that was a crazy little.
It was
rant,
a crazy
man.
time in Cleveland for sure.
I got one more Bron story. So in high school, this is when I was in high school. He was going through his first couple years in the leagues, and his Bron 2s came out, and Bron 2s were iconic shoe. I still have so many pairs of them, but at that point I wanted to get like a pair that nobody had. And in my mind, I didn't really know the like sneaker market or like how things worked or anything like that. So I thought I was going to go out and get a pair that nobody had. And literally like there was only like 2 colorways that LeBron had officially came out with at that point. And I went online and I'm searching all in the web for like a LeBron 2. And I found this black and silver pair of LeBron 2s.
Were they fake?
Begged my mother to get them for me for Christmas. Walked into Heights High with them. And one of Harry's older brother, Will, actually came up to me. He's like, Trav, let me see those things. He looked at him. Somebody from across the room. Hey, Will, you think those are real? And Will looked like, real fake? I got
hilarious.
smoked, never wore them again. Mom asked me, oh, did everyone love your shoes? I was like,
Nope.
yeah, they loved them.
They loved them so much.
The funniest part was I ordered a 14 and they were like a size 11. I was like, the whole time my feet were like this. I'm like, it was the worst.
That's hilarious. That's a great story.
That was the worst. This is so good.
Should we talk back on the basketball court a little bit?
Let's get into it.
So
That's
back
what
on
we
the
here for.
court, Team USA practice. How you feeling?
It was fun, obviously, to get back out there. It had been a minute. So, like, it was just obviously a long and, like, tough year of reoccurring injuries. And, like, you guys know how that goes. Like, when you get one nagging thing, it kind of leads to another. So, it wasn't obviously how I envisioned it. And it stunk. But, like, we still kind of found a way. Like, our team, like, we had, like, 6 of our players go down with injuries. It was unreal.
Yeah,
and
it
we
was-
still had a
that
great
was
year.
crazy,
Made it to the
man.
semifinals. And, yeah, we were, like, a game away from the finals. And so that was
Here is my other payment for us to meet in Indy if they have a season. You are the best for CC content.
Jerry coming in hot once, twice, 3 times, 10 times, 100 times, 222.22 times. Oh my gosh. Jerry. Man, listen, I gotta meet you, Jerry. No, genuinely, man. We definitely meeting though. Jerry, listen, good news, okay? Good news. All right. Let me vent real quick with you guys. You know what I'm saying? Let me give you a little opening to my life real quick, right? Because you know what I'm saying, Jerry just opened the door and I'll be a fool not to take it. As you guys may know, or some of you may not know, right? I come from the streets. I'm gonna just be open. I come from the streets, come from the hood. Definitely trying to make a change, right? Starting 2022, starting 2023, late 2023. I made a change that I wanted better. I don't want to continue putting myself in those type of situations. So I jumped on YouTube and said, let's see what I could do. I told my older brother, literally, I can call him right now if you guys don't want it. If y'all want me to call him, I'll call him. I told him, I'm done doing this. I'm going to make something of this YouTube stuff. I'm going to make something with this basketball stuff because all I do is watch basketball when I get home, right? All I do is talk ball. All I do is look at ball. I got to do something with it. And this is what led me to it. Then I lost my bike. Oh, y'all know that story already. And I ran into this girl, Caitlin Clark. From that moment alone in 2024, was it June? I think it was June. Might have been June 18th, June 19th. But from that day on, I can literally say Caitlin Clark, without even knowing, she changed my life. She literally, because that summer, when I lost what I lost, I was ready to go back into the streets and do what I do. But I'm like, you know what? Let me watch some WNBA ball. Let me see what the hype is with Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese. Let me see who's really hooping, right? At the time, obviously, I thought Angel Reese was better because the media was promoting her more, right? And that's how, as proof, that's why I speak the way I speak, because even I was fooled on the way I viewed Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, you know, the media. But then you got people like this, Jerry coming in, man, coming from the streets to watching an Iowa game in person. That's probably going to be like the chapter closing right there. That probably right there is going to be the chapter closing. You know what I'm saying? These people, look, Jerry right here saying, been with you since your first Iowa recap. And I just wanted to vent with you guys right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, coming from where I come from, bro, it's just amazing to know, like, wow, you could really do better for yourself if you choose. But anyways, the good news why I even went on this whole rant, Jerry, is because we made some great progress. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to announce it till it's done. But if there is a season, I should be definitely seeing some people in Iowa, including you. You know what I'm saying? So let's make some noise for that. All right, let's continue with this video. Jerry, I appreciate you so much. You legend.
Pretty impressive considering kind of what we went through, but it was a long process to like just get back on the court, because when you have like the groins and the, you know, quads and whatever you're dealing with, it's like you don't run for a while, so like it's weird like learning to run again in a way. And then on top of that, like going to like play versus the best players again and like just getting tossed out back into the fire. But it was fun. Like, I mean, I probably wouldn't have wanted it any other way. Like, you get thrown back out there with the best players in the world and you see like you're right where you were before you got hurt. And it was only 3 days, so it was cool. And it was at Duke, which is obviously one of the most historic basketball places ever. So that was a pretty cool thing too. And kind of kicks off like the next cycle for like preparing for the Olympics. And then we have the World Cup in 2026. So at the end of September. So we'll actually like pause the WNBA season, very similar like how we do when we have the Olympics, right before the playoffs, and then we'll go play the World Cup, which technically the World Cup in the past has almost been harder for us to win because there's more teams that play in the World Cup than qualify for the Olympics.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's harder to win that. So hopefully I'm on the team for that, and obviously my goal is to be on the Olympic team in 2028. So it feels like it's far away, but it's probably actually way closer than it sounds.
It'll be here soon.
Hopefully it is. I mean, hopefully time flies and it feels sooner. Let's get to some gifters as well. Retro with the membership. Appreciate you so much, Retro. A legend in the community as well. Christina. Oh my gosh, what a familiar face. Christina, I haven't seen you in a while. Wow, been 5 months member. From my heart to yours, thank you for what you do. Without knowing your background, you've impressed me since I listened to your first video. Thank you so much, Christina. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for making 2024, the 2025 season bearable. You know what I'm saying? Like, genuinely supporting us. And a Caitlin Clark. If you anybody who supported a Fever content creator, I'm pretty sure I speak for all of them when I say thank you, because we know when Caitlin Clark went down, it's not easy for no business, especially upcoming YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? Because we are not like stabilized yet. Nothing over here is like guaranteed. So when somebody as huge as Caitlin, because Caitlin Clark quite literally feeds families, if you guys don't know that, obviously, right? She literally feeds families. So her going down, I'm pretty sure a lot of Fever content creators had to look life in the eyes real quick and be like, what are we gonna do? It's not that we don't like covering the Fever. It's just that we're not delusional enough to know that, like, to think like, oh, we're gonna, you know what I'm saying, receive the same type of income with this girl being out. It just wasn't gonna happen. But the fact that we still, you know what I'm saying, had some support going on was just genuinely insane. Now, some could argue that that support probably stuck around because they dangled Caitlin Clark's injury in our face. P. Will with the membership. Appreciate you so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still not over that. Them dangling Caitlin Clark in our face, acting like she was injured. And knowing Caitlin Clark was ramping back up, it was wrong to be, it was wrong to do that to the fans, in my opinion. I feel like the front office definitely should have been better about that. It's a lot of, you guys know how I feel about this front office already. I'm not going to harp on it too much. I think that things will change this year, obviously, with that meeting that happened. So we will be seeing Caitlin Clark basketball this year, hopefully, you know what I'm saying? And I just can't wait. I just want the CBA to be done, because that will literally, I can confidently say, this CBA kind of dictates how well my 2026 will be and how well our 2026 will be. Am I the only one? Do you guys agree with that? I think like the last time I felt like this was maybe before last season, when Stephanie White just came in and we had all these new players, and I'm just so, you know what I'm saying, optimistic about the season, and then everything just derailed. You know, we got the Caitlin Clark campaign. We got Caitlin Clark being the face of the internet. Like, it feels like we're back to our normal days. Like, we're back to Caitlin Clark prime days. You know what I'm saying? It don't feel like Caitlin Clark just got, like, she was forgotten about. Now Caitlin Clark is remembered. Like, she's in the face of you can't escape the Caitlin Clark brand right now. You just can't. She owned December. She's owning January. The CBA should be signed soon. March is right there, right before training camp. And then right there, C22 is back to being the face of the league again. And if we're all just having fun, watching her shoot those logo bombs, just having fun. I just look forward to that. CC shoes come out, we're all buying it, we're all rocking it. You know, I'm going to get me a pair too. You know what I'm saying? Man, I can't wait. I cannot wait, man. She's genuinely just using momentum. She picked the perfect time going into New Year's to do this, man.
You know it, I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe Trav, well, you could play flag football in 2028.
Hey,
You already know.
I can snap. If they need a snapper, I will gladly snap the ball and do nothing.
Yeah.
I can snap too. So we'll be running for that job. We'll be competing for that job.
Do you guys think any like NFL players will actually like want to play or like try to play or?
Oh, I think there's going to be a bunch that are going to want to.
A few of the receivers and DBs that have good like hand-eye and ball skills. I think those guys that have a good run at it. I don't know if the quarterbacks will entertain it. It's a different game at quarterback.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It does. There's definitely crossover, but it is a different sport. And I don't know. I think there's going to be a lot of guys that want to do it.
Appreciate you for the membership, Manuel.
Guys trying to play in it because it's only good for the league to see their players on a national scale like that. And we don't ever get that opportunity. But it is a different sport.
I think it'll be similar to the 3-on-3. You know, like
Unrivaled.
Who was? I think Jimmer was probably
football.
the biggest name in the 3-on-3.
He just retired. Year. It was his last Olympics. Yeah.
Shout out to Jimmer, man. Electric.
His game is perfect for that. Like fast, like can shoot it, like just quick. Yeah. But yeah, like you said, like completely different. 3-on-3 basketball is obviously only played in the half court and there's no stopping. You literally play to, I think, a score or time, which is just way different than 5-on-5.
And Caitlin Clark, her game is not built for 3-on-3. Like people just like saying, oh, Caitlin Clark should play in a rival shooter. I was one of those guys who never agreed with Caitlin Clark playing in a rival because her game is not for 3v3. Her game is for professional basketball. Her game is for 5-on-5, spacious court. You know what I'm saying? Like that's Caitlin. That's where Caitlin Clark can be Caitlin Clark. And I just want to see what roster the Fever brings around Caitlin Clark this time. I think they need to go younger. I think they need to bring some fresh legs around her. I think they need to sit down and have a team meeting. I think everybody needs to know for sure coming into this year. You don't have to be blunt about it because I do know you gotta, these girls have egos and especially, you don't want to come off the wrong way. But a conversation needs to be had that this is clearly Caitlin Clark's team. If you guys have a problem with that, I can pull up a clip of the Spurs coach saying that this is Victor Wembanyama's team. The NBA coaches have no problem saying this is a superstars team. That problem seems to only happen in the WNBA. I'm curious why that is. I just tend to think that these girls are not professionals if they can't understand that this team has a face, that this team has a leader. In Iowa, all the girls knew Caitlin Clark was the face. In college, they don't really have that problem that much. It seems to be only in the WNBA. And I'm going to go on a small little rant again. From what it looks like right now with the way these girls are behaving, was it looked like Kathy Engelbert and all these other people, the teams, owners, and et cetera, were talking to these Aja Wilsons, talking to these people who've been in the league, watering them, you know what I'm saying, just feeding their ego because they never imagined like, oh, the league will actually be where it is today. So I can only imagine that in behind the scenes, they were telling Aja, like, don't worry, this league is going to grow. We're going to make sure you get paid millions of dollars on your way out. Like, I'm pretty sure they was coddling these girls and telling these girls these things to even the role players to the point where now that this is an actual reality, but because it's Caitlin Clark, these girls think like, oh, wait, you said we're going to get this, though. 5 million, 10 million. You said when we reach this, you would give us that. And now it's like, yeah, we didn't expect it to be for one girl. We didn't expect it to happen in 1 to 2 years. You know, the WNBA did not plan for Caitlin Clark. They didn't see it coming. They expected gradual growth. They expected a projection that they can estimate. Caitlin Clark is unestimated a word. She's an unestimated projection. She's a walking unestimated projection. You can't even project what Caitlin Clark will bring. It just know it's going to infinity and beyond. No matter what she does. That New York Liberty game it broke the internet. It broke the internet. I got chills every highlight, and it's like I didn't watch it live. That's how amazing that moment is. That's how amazing that clip was. That New York Liberty game will play in my mind for the rest of my life. That did something to my basketball soul, my spirit. That gives me chills if I rewatch it to this day. Imagine watching it live, the adrenaline rush that I got from watching that sequence right there, something I've never seen happen in my life. This is why I want to watch more of Caitlin Clark, because I'm going to see things I've never seen before. It's like when I'm watching Nikola Jokic. It's like when I'm watching Victor Wembanyama, Kevin Durant, Stephen Curry. There are players that just do things that you question life in itself. And that's what Caitlin Clark brings to the WNBA. That's why you have so many fans standing behind Caitlin Clark. It's a lot of rants today, but this is just me talking from pure emotion, man, because it's just one of one. Oh, my God! Christina!
No one believed CC could be as good as she actually is. Cece believed in herself,
Yup.
which you could see in how she never gave up and how she was at every game, home and away.
Shout out to Christina. Everything you said, Christina. And Cece not only believed in herself, but she believes in herself even when she's off the floor. Do you guys watch Caitlin Clark when she's off, like when she's injured? Her recovery process. You see her and Lexi in a hyperbaric chamber. Like, Caitlin Clark does not play about her body. She is fully invested into her body. She's fully invested into working out in the gym, fully invested into sharpening her craft, sharpening her toolbox. Like, guys, I support Caitlin Clark the same reason why a lot of you guys support Caitlin Clark. A workaholic. She don't just, it's easy to get complacent with money. I think people underestimate how easy it is to get complacent. Not to throw no shots, but look at Angel Reese. Look at how complacent she got with the money that she got paid. Angel Reese is not working on her game the way she should be because she struggles to make layups, right? She should lock herself in a gym, not show up at any events, and come back the next season and show that she can be a dominant player in the post. But no, she's over here doing BET. She's over here doing commercials, doing that, doing this. And it's like, okay, get your money. If you're not that serious about your craft, I'm not going to blame you. But don't approach the game as if the game owes you something if you didn't give the game what you owe it. And that's hard work and dedication. Caitlin Clark is giving the game everything she's got. She's giving the game everything she's got. Shout out to Connor as well. I'm pretty sure just reading Connor's energy, he's a very supportive boyfriend. Definitely pushing her considering he played basketball as well. Like, it's just amazing to see, man. So shout out to Caitlin Clark, man. Her dedication is unreal. Her belief in herself is unreal. Her her selflessness. She just wants her team to win. That's the most beautiful part about Caitlin Clark is with all these accolades, with all this money and sponsorships and attention she has, she can be very selfish if she wants to. But no, she's throwing alley-oops to all her teams, throwing them sponsors here, giving them attention there, posting them on social platforms here, saying this is a Lexi fan account there. She doesn't have to do all of this. And I'm going to be honest, it feels good for me knowing that her and Lexi Ho is like this because, guys, since day one, you guys know, I've been the Lexi Ho Glazer since day one. And to see CC being Lexi Ho's biggest glazer, it's like, what y'all gonna tell CC? If Venom is glazing Lexi, it gotta be a reason. CC must be seeing something. Venom must be seeing something. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people like, Venom, why you... Hey, me and CC, consider both of us. We both see something in Lexi that the average eye might not be seeing. CC knows what Lexi brings to the table. We got the Truth Stand says... The NBA history is full of transcendent/individual stars. The WNBA has never seen anything like Caitlin Clark. The WNBA has a collectivist culture. And it's a sad part. Like, we shouldn't be talking about them like they're a cult. Like, this is a professional league we're talking about, right? But yet, somehow, some way, it seems like we're talking about a gang going against... Like, it's like we're talking the streets again. It's like we're talking streets. When we should be talking basketball. We should be talking about, the conversation between CC and Aja, CC and Angel Reese should be, when they match up, let's see who outperforms who. That's not the conversation. You know how messed up the game is? Caitlin Clark dominated the Chicago Sky with a triple-double, and the story of that night was monkey noises and racism. That immediately threw off the trajectory for the season. I genuinely feel like that right there brought the dark cloud into the season. That's what sparked the injuries. I'm superstitious like that. Yes, I believe that right there set it off. Basketball wasn't even fun around that time. I had a high that day. Like that game, a game high. I had a game high. I felt like I was on top of the world when Caitlin Clark put on that performance against Angel Reese. Only for it to be ruined by a false investigation. The WNBA didn't even look for credibility amongst these claims before making it public. They just threw these claims out there, and then they even posted a message saying there's no space for this in our game, whatever the hell they said. Like, it's do you guys not see what they're doing?
We see you in this picture
This
with
is not
Cameron Brink
basketball,
rocking
man.
number 17.
I know.
17
Where'd the
came out.
1-7 come? Was that just a jersey
get to
that
pick,
you get?
but-
I was about to say for these practices they kind of
17's
just
not
hand
the
you
best
over.
number ever. I wouldn't have picked that. But so the players that have been on the national team.
And Caitlin didn't pick number 17. I bet you the other girls got to pick their numbers, though. I bet you they did that to spite CC. They just threw her a jersey. Here, Mrs. Have It All. Here, Mrs. I Get Anything I Want. Here, you're taking 17. Like, I promise to God, they didn't just give anybody random numbers. Now, I heard that you can't wear your own jersey number, which is cool, but at least let the players pick their number. Yeah, I just threw CC. CC didn't say this for no reason.
It's the jersey
get to
that you
pick,
get.
but-
I was about to teen.
I know.
Where'd the 1-7 come? Was that just a jersey
get to
that
pick,
you get?
I didn't get
I was
to
about
pick.
to say for these practices. They,
No one CC. She would have said we didn't get to pick. Nobody got to pick. CC, she always includes everybody, right? But she made sure to say I didn't get to pick. I that's very.
17's
Kinda
not the
hand you
best
over.
number ever. I wouldn't have picked that. But
I just do it.
so the players
Take
that like have
17.
been on the national team prior get to continue wearing their jersey, like that practice number jersey or their jersey, obviously until like they're done playing on the Olympic team or whatever happens for the next Olympics. And then all us newcomers, there's a lot of young people at that camp. We just get assigned a random number. I guess I got 17. Nobody asked me, but it was fine.
All right,
Nobody
so are you
asked me.
just stuck in 17 now in perpetuity, though? Do you get to change it maybe in the future?
So if I eventually make the team, it's weird, like because international basketball, that you only, I think it's 4 through 15. Those are the only numbers. So you have a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
what?
Isn't
Oh,
that weird?
wow.
Like you don't
Is
get to
that
pick.
real?
Yeah, well at least for
That's
the United
crazy.
States. Yeah.
I did
Hopefully CC get number 11, man.
not know that.
So it's kind of cool because when I've played junior national teams in the past, we have like a bag tag, like a sticker on your backpack, and it says like all the players that have worn your jersey. So it'd
That's
be like
so dope.
Oh
if you're
yeah.
number 6, it'd be like LeBron. I think he was
That's
number
so
6,
dope.
or like,
Yeah.
and then you'd have the women's players and obviously all the men's players, which is really cool. You get to see who kind of has worn your jersey.
So this is not in honor of Phillip Rivers.
It's not, but how about that?
Sorry.
Is that not insane?
Electric.
You got to give him a lot of credit. And he was pretty good.
He's throwing touchdowns.
I was worried
What else
he's
do you
like
want
going to
from
pop an Achilles or
him? No, you
all
don't got to
were.
worry about old Phillip Rivers, man. That guy's tough as nails.
it was crazy. I mean, like when I first saw that online, I was like, oh, that's like got to be fake news. Like, because there's so much fake news out there these
Yeah.
days.
It was
And then-
definitely an AI clip in my mind, or I was just like, there's
I was
no way
like,
he's really about this.
what?
Somebody's being funny. And then it was.
And they should have
as
won the
legit
first
as
game he
anything else.
played in at
Yeah,
Seattle.
They were,
Oh, okay. This is the NFL playoffs. Let's skip this part real quick. Does Caitlin know ball? Let's listen to this part. Let's listen to
NFL
this.
team. It's kind of randomized.
Yeah, we
Let's do
did
it.
this with
You
Paul
interested?
Rudd.
I don't really know
and
what it's called.
It's weird. It's
Game
very
mode? I don't know. We did it with Paul Rudd. We both did it.
yeah.
Let's give it a go.
Basically, you accumulate points by just picking the best fantasy year.
The best season of a player from whatever team shows up. And it's
Oh,
from when fantasy
gosh.
football started.
What's
You can
it?
have a running back, wide
Back
receiver,
or
or a
Oh,
Oh,
tight
okay.
end.
So this is
Tight
still
ends,
about
yeah.
basketball.
It's
Football?
kind of like
Let's listen to this
I'll
part.
do it.
Technically, I was told I was supposed to open this on Christmas, but I screwed that up. So I
Getting
figured,
shots up with the Kelsey
let's
girls.
open this right now live on air.
oh yeah.
You should have had your girls open it for you.
Girls!
Girls!
You should have had
How many fathers do I have in here? Is this how you call your daughters? How do you call your daughters into your room? Oh my gosh, I should have been asked this question. Or even the mothers in here. If you got any mothers, how do you call your kids into your room? Like, do you say, son, do you call them by their name? I want to know this.
your girls open it for you.
Girls!
He's such a dad. Girls!
Are they getting into any sports yet or anything?
So they've done soccer. Gymnastics is the one they like the most right now.
Soccer is like always the first sport that kids play.
You
Like
know
just
it.
go send them out there and like run around.
That was my first sport, by the way, soccer.
Like early on,
'em
you're
out
trying
there.
to do like coordination, right?
Get 'em
So
in the
it's
grass.
like dance, gymnastics, run around, kick a ball. We got like one of the, what are those? What are like the little papa shots? We've done that.
Oh, nice. That's cute.
Have they gotten their first field hockey stick yet? Is the question.
Oh, field hockey. Isn't that it's huge in Philly,
Kylie's-
isn't it?
You know what's-
yeah.
you know what's
Kylie's
crazy?
a huge.
Kylie's like-
What's crazy to me is Caitlin Clark can hang with literally anybody, and her energy is seamless. Like, she's the most plug and play human being out here, right? Like, as far as basketball player go, like, she's hanging with the stud buzz here. She's hanging with Kelsey Mitchell and Aaliyah there. She's hanging with Kelsey brothers. She's hanging with Taylor Swift. Like, she hangs with people from all different walks of life. Yet she looks at home regardless of where she is. Do you guys remember that one picture last year where Kayla Clark was in a room full of black people and they like Kayla Clark is with the members at that football game? Y'all remember that picture? It's just like, no matter who she's with, you're going to be like, what the hell is she doing there? And then it's like, she just looks like she fits in. I don't know.
Iowa actually had a really good field hockey
It's funny as
program.
hell.
Really?
Yeah, which is like shocking, but like.
you go over fantasy football? Yeah, I
huge.
skipped
we're
right
always
over that.
ranked like top 5 in the country.
I don't know
so.
nothing about
Top five, top
I've
fantasy.
been to a few field hockey games in my day. There you go. Nice
Beach
little
bag.
bag.
Let's go.
Let's go.
What does it say? From anywhere?
In my day.
Nah.
There you go. Nice
Beach
little
bag.
bag.
Let's
Wow.
go.
Yeah, let's go.
That's fire.
Come anywhere.
All this guy does is go to the beach.
Oh,
There you go.
Oh, that's a CC
Yeah, no,
ball.
you-
timeout. Friendship bracelet? Yeah.
Wow.
This
I'm
guy's
jealous.
never been this hyped for a president in his life.
yeah, they got the hoop in there. There we go.
Oh, let's go. You can just put that at 10 feet, work on dunking on that.
This is right up my alley, too.
There we go.
Talk about one-hand shots. So we're going to put it right in the dog crate.
Look at this. That's a fire. Oh, man.
Brick.
Come on.
It's a brick.
Boo!
Over the shoulder.
Here we go. One hand. Boom.
See, this is when the one hand,
Top of the key.
this is when the one hand matters more because
Look at Caitlyn. She's not even celebrating. She's instantly going to break down his mechanics. Look at her face. Look at her face. She's instantly locked in like, okay, so I see he released it off his middle fingers. You know what I'm saying? The index has some type of support under it. The base could have been better. The mechanics could have been better. No lift on his shot. Like, look at her. She's fully locked in. Then the glasses, Caitlyn Kent in the building.
see, this is when the one hand,
Top of the key.
this
Clark
is when the
Kent.
one hand matters more because you don't shoot a papa shot with two hands. You just
Ben, you want
Look
to
at-
take a shot? It's a gift from our friend Caitlin. Come on,
come
here.
on, take a
Come on, Benny.
shot.
Come on, Benny. Oh, she's running. Wyatt!
Jesus.
Wyatt!
He's got reinforcement.
We need somebody to come down and shoot a basketball.
We need. It's a must.
Oh my gosh, you are wearing the perfect attire. Come down here.
Don't tell me she has the Caitlyn Clark drip on.
All right.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's see it. Let's see it. Show off your form.
Let's see it. Why?
Come on.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh.
Gotta use the
Their
one hand.
muscles going.
Gotta use the one
oh,
hand.
that's right, like my dad.
Oh,
One hand.
she
Go
missed
ahead.
it.
Come on, you have to go in.
She's like firing at it.
You notice this is like father, like daughter. He used two hands and missed, and then he went one hand. She used two hands and missed, and now she's going one hand. That's crazy.
Oh, come on.
The telepathy.
Go back to the two hands. Come on, you got it. You got it, girlie.
Angel Reese's said Angel Reese's bag model is from nowhere. Oh my gosh, man. That's
Did you make it?
Yeah, I think it rimmed out. Oh, that was awesome.
crazy.
though.
From
That was
nowhere
so
is
fun.
crazy.
Full on baseball Chuck. You're doing great.
From nowhere.
You're
is
killing
crazy.
it.
Oh, she got it. She got it.
Let's go.
There we go.
Nice job, why?
That was
So
awesome.
adorable.
Nice. You're the best. Why? Adorable.
She's got a future, Jason.
So we'll just cut that up to where
Yeah.
we only see that last shot, and that's
Yeah,
how
exactly.
and that's how the magic
Well,
works.
this is what we're going to be doing the rest of the night. So
I could watch this forever, man. This is
cute.
pure entertainment.
The full
right
dress.
the rocket of an arm though. She's got it. I can see it.
She
Like, she's
can
got
throw.
the talent.
yeah, no. Kylie can throw a ball. We were on the beach. She might have a better arm than I do. It is crazy.
Those rotator cuffs.
Yeah, exactly. Well, thank you very much, Caitlin.
All right, man. That was it. W interview, man. Now let's move on to more. We got some more things to get into. W Caitlyn Clark interview. Like she's genuinely just like I can't even explain. Like it's just seamless. Where like she can talk to anybody and it just look normal. Like I just love it, man. I genuinely do love it. Anyway, let's get into some Fever Friday bookmarks that we got over here real quick. So this was posted actually 2 hours ago. Let me get this off the screen real quick. This was posted about 2 hours ago through a $100,000 donation connected to Caitlyn's Crunch Time Hy-Vee is helping advance the mission of the Caitlyn Clark Foundation across education, nutrition, and sports. Look at this $100,000 check right here. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, man. This is like I'm gonna just tell you, they ain't just handing out $100,000. Like no WNBA players could just hold this check around. Like, like if you think that Caitlyn Clark needs the WNBA platform to make money, let this be proof that she doesn't. Okay, so yes, it's gonna hurt her accolades if you try to have a lockout or have a strike. It is what it is, but that's the only thing it's gonna hurt. It's not gonna hurt her pockets. I promise you that. But anyways, more footage of Caitlyn in Omaha for Creighton versus Butler. Let's see. Does anybody know who's Caitlyn Clark sitting with? I don't know if this is her brother. I don't know who this is. This Steve Ballmer looking guy right here. But she's talking to this guy right here. And this guy. And this guy seems like, oh, they all have Butler logos. I don't know if you guys know who this is. That is the proceeds from her cereal? Wow. That's crazy. All right, let's move on, man. We got Caitlin Clark and her dad in a Nike Devin Booker Repel basketball jacket. Shout out to Devin Booker. I have a sound for him as well.
See the shots that I took, wet like I'm booked.
Wet like I'm booked, man. Shout out to Papa Clark, man. Listen. This guy right here, he's a legend, man. To raise a girl like this, a woman like this, Caitlin Clark, man. This brother right here, I genuinely do hope to meet him, man. I genuinely do hope to meet him because, like, I want to ask so many questions, like, what went into raising a girl with this much class? Like, what conversation did you have to have with her to make her this strong, to deal with this kind of racist claims, to deal with the stalkers, deal with the people threatening her, and make it seem like she's just like, you know, just strong. Like, she's a woman. She's 23 years old. You know, like, that's not easy for anybody of any age. But to be 23 years old, the biggest face on the planet in the sports industry, at least the basketball world, it's crazy, man. It is crazy to me. I just had to bookmark that real quick. We got Victor Wembanyama talking on Caitlin Clark. I think this might be an old clip, but let's listen to this real quick, man. By the way, these are my two most watched videos, by the way. Victor Wembanyama and Caitlin Clark are my two most watched videos, by the way.
Victor, who's a WNBA player that inspires you, and what makes her stand out to you?
I think Caitlin Clark.
Finds Clark
from the logo.
Clark behind the back. Oh, it's Smith with the finish.
When she was in college, the only college player that I was really in awe of the game, you know.
Pulls it back, knocks it down.
I'm saying men and women's college basketball. She's probably the most impressive I've seen.
He didn't just say women, he said men's and women. And I'm gonna be honest, I can say the same exact thing.
Clark, step back, hits a three.
Like, just look out, man. This is in the WNBA as well, man. Caitlin Clark is one of one. Genuinely one of one. This was actually funny to me. The WNBA posted Caitlin Clark and Paige Beckers, but they didn't want to post the highlights. I think we all know why. Because of what Caitlin Clark did to Paige Beckers this game. She had Paige Beckers in jail. You know what I'm saying? Coming in at 7, Caitlin Clark, man. This was an amazing moment, though. Shout out to Paige Beckers as well, man. This is why I like Paige, because Paige is not one of these, like, you know what I'm saying? As much as there's a difference in talent, of course, right? Which Paige Beckers fans might agree with me on as well. But one thing I've never done was crap on Paige Beckers' character. I love Paige Beckers' character. Paige Beckers was definitely raised well as well. You know what I'm saying? Because she don't talk crap on Caitlin Clark. She didn't come into the league saying, oh, y'all watching because of me. Paige Beckers is what I wanted the Angel Reese and Asia Wilson to be personality-wise, character-wise. Paige Beckers doesn't come in and give entitled energy. No, Paige Beckers comes in and she earns what she wants. You know what I'm saying? She comes in, she knocks down buckets. You know what I'm saying? Now, yes, I didn't like that they was comparing her and Caitlin Clark's game because they play two different type of games. But Paige Beckers is definitely a superstar. Caitlin Clark is a superstar. The people they compare Caitlin Clark with, a lot of them aren't superstars. You know, Angel Reese is not a superstar. She's a great role player. You know, somebody who can grab rebounds. Sue Bird. I'm definitely not done harping on Sue Bird. I'm not done harping on Sue Bird. I'm not done harping on Sue Bird. I'm not. Sue Bird, you don't open a can of worms that I will be on your head top for the rest of 2026 or until I see fit. Sue Bird will not be able to go nowhere on this internet without seeing my face. That's 100% a fact because of what she did all 2025. All 2025, Sue Bird's been throwing constant jabs at CC's, and then she'll water it up with giving her slight compliments here and there. But like we see the jabs, like when you with Caitlin, like when she was at the Olympics, she was like, "Oh yes, Caitlin this, Caitlin that," watering Caitlin Clark. When she's interviewing Caitlin Clark, watering Caitlin Clark, and even trying to bait her. Y'all remember she tried to bait her and to say, "Y'all remember that clip, right?" And y'all know I'm so real, I'm so much of an upstanding gentleman that I didn't attack Sue Bird in that moment, even though that was suspicious. Y'all remember when Sue Bird baited? You know what I'm saying? Baited Caitlin Clark and she's trying to say, oh, Stephanie White, like when Caitlin was talking about how she viewed the game from a coach's perspective. And she was like, oh, does that help you understand coach's frustration? And Caitlin Clark was like, yeah, but the players too. Caitlin is smarter than you, Sue. She's smarter than you. Sue Bird, Who the F Subad? Y'all remember? I might have to put that sound on my soundboard. Subad, who the Subad? Y'all remember that Chinese man? When it was like, come on, man. I might have to add that to the soundboard. Subad, who the no. Actually, no. I want to pull it up now. I want to pull that clip up. This is the clip we're gonna play from now on. Hold on. Subad, who is Subad? Hold on. I want to play this clip real quick. I genuinely do want to play this clip for you guys. Hold on. Let me play this for y'all real quick. Y'all have to see. Y'all have to see this. Hold on. Y'all have to see this. Let me move my camera to this side real quick. Oh man. Let me hide this. Y'all have to see. I'm sorry. I got Suber got to catch it straight. Anytime I can have a catch it straight. So it says, boys always be like WNBA basketball sucks. Wait, hold on. Where the sound at? Okay, here the sound at. Where's the sound? Oh my gosh, there's no sound in it. That sucks. Hold on, chat. Y'all got it's worth it. Trust me. Cause the way this Chinese man was like, Subad, hold up, it's Subad. Is it this? It might be this. Hold on.
You go guard Subad. Who the fuck is Subad? Who the fuck is Subad, man? What are you doing? Huh?
That's my new sound from now on. Whenever somebody talk about Subad, she gonna catch that straight every time, man. Who is Subad? Cause nobody know you, Sue. We know Kayla. We don't know Subad. I'm sorry. Talking about some averaging 11 points for your career. Caitlin Clark can average 11 points with one ankle on one Achilles. Like, let's talk facts. Y'all glazing a Hall of Famer who literally was a passenger on all her championship runs, who literally was on UConn, who literally had a great team everywhere she went. And y'all gonna gaslight me and these new fans into thinking that Sue Bird was some kind of Hall of Famer, but then in the same breath tell me that Caitlin Clark is not a great player? Yeah. That makes perfect sense. Anyways, we got a Caitlin Clark State Farm ad. Let's listen to this.
We're with Caitlin. Everyone knows State Farm is there online and in person. Let's see what she prefers for other things. Game nights?
Game nights, definitely in person.
Playing cards?
In person.
Discovering new recipes?
Definitely online, but then actually doing it in person.
Adding coverage for your car?
Yeah, Caitlin, I'm pretty sure you can't make an online. Like, I don't think you can cook online.
Doing it in person.
Adding coverage for your car?
Can't go wrong with either, with State Farm.
Oh.
We're with Caitlin. Everyone knows State Farm is there online and in person.
I like this one as well. Friendly reminder, Caitlin played 13 games in the WNBA season and had 4 double-doubles, 1 triple-double. Oh, no, I forgot the third sound. Caitlin Clark, friendly reminder, she played in 13 games in the WNBA season and had 4 double-doubles, 1 triple-double, and was on double-double or triple-double watch for all 3 of them. Well, for 3 of them. So that means 7 out of 13 games, Caitlin Clark had a double-double, a triple-double, or a near double-double or triple-double. And you're telling me the WNBA season is, 44 games? And I think it's going to be, 48 to 50 soon? Yeah, Caitlin Clark is going to smash that triple-double record out of the park, especially with the ball in her hands this year. Y'all gonna see something. Anyways, let's talk about how you should talk about Caitlin Clark. I wanted to pull this up for you guys real quick to let you guys know and give you guys a representation of how coaches talk about their players, talk about their star players, versus you see other coaches talk about certain players, etc. here and there. Let me see if I got it pulled up. If I don't, I'll pull it up another time. But it was basically Mitch Johnson. I'll probably bring it up another time. Yeah, I'll probably bring it up another time because I don't see it pulled up on my screen right now. But anyway, this is the end of Fever Fridays. I'm glad we hit the hour mark. Tulip is in the building. Tulip, glad to see you here, at least before we ended. Shout out to all you guys that are in here, man. I can't believe, damn, we're over 250 live viewers. That's genuinely insane. The season's not even here. I appreciate you guys so much for the love. Appreciate you guys so much for the support. You guys are genuinely the best, man. I'm going to see you guys next Friday. Happy New Year's to you and your families. Make sure y'all take care of your kids. Make sure y'all take care of your family. Make sure y'all take care of your parents. And most importantly, make sure y'all take care of yourself, your mental health. Protect your finances this year. You know what I'm saying? Better your health this year. Make this year the year that you stop thinking and start actually doing. The first thought that comes to your mind, make sure you act on it. I wouldn't be doing this right now if I didn't act on the thought that came to my mind to pick this camera up, you know. Don't end this yet. How can I decline Jerry's request with the amount of support Jerry has shown these past couple years, man? Happy New Year, Christina. Happy New Year, Tulip, Dwarf Clone. You guys are genuinely the best, man. I can't wait. I look forward to what we got this year, to more memories, some more content. I look forward to all the stuff from bringing you guys on a road trip to my first Indiana game. I got some more. It's a lot this year that I have planned for you guys, and I just want to let you guys know I appreciate you guys for 2025, even when Caitlin Clark went down. In fact, the night Caitlin Clark announced that she was not returning to the season, you guys gave me my most profited live stream the day after, showing that we are here for you, Venom, not just because you covered Caitlin Clark. You guys showed that you guys believe in me, and for that, I am super grateful, super humbled by it. I'm going to see you guys next Friday. As always, protect yourself and peace out.
Welcome to FIFA Fridays.